Hello there. So here's Dollhouse, the exterior. Thank you all for watching last week's video and giving all the feedback. It's really, it means a lot. Today's video is going to be focusing all on the inside. This week's video is focusing all on the interior. We're going to divide it up into 4 rooms. You're going to have the bedroom, the bathroom, the living room, and the kitchen. The living room and kitchen will be a bit connected though. So let me introduce every single room. So first we have the living room. The living room will be a very red color. I wanted to use less red in this particular house just because the last dollhouse was indeed very red and the living room was also red. But this time we're going to bring more vibrance to it. We're still going to keep it within a similar style, so a little bit Victorian, a little bit, what will be different is I'm going to paint murals in almost every single room, each one distinctive to the room, and everything within this room will tie nicely then into the kitchen. You'll have an island, which I did not have in the last kitchen. I had like a little table, but it could be nice to have a little work surface, a little island, nothing big, and then a kitchen with a stove included inside the cupboard. So a very, in a way, modern setup, but still trying to keep the appliances looking older and more antique. The kitchen will mostly be yellow. I know my last kitchen was also yellow, but this one again will be more vibrant, and there'll just be more things going on. And now going upstairs to the bedroom. So the bedroom will be, wait for it, will be black. I decided that the walls, especially, everything else will be a bit more vibrant, but the walls will be black with some beautiful floral murals. I've seen some photos of it, and I will make it into my own style, so it's not that modern, so it'll look a little bit older. And then the next one is the bathroom. The bathroom, almost salmon color, I guess, but very light, and with a light green as well. I think it could look very nice, especially with, again, like trees or floral murals. And then the bathtub, I'm not sure where else to bring out the pink elements, other than the tiling and also the murals. So that's the plan right now for the entire house. Stay tuned. So after painting everything white, I'm going to install or place the wall that will be separating the bathroom from the bedroom. So I'm cutting little pieces at the moment to find the exact right angle, and I think this could be it. And then just cutting then this part also along the same edge. Alright, I hope you can see me okay. So I've painted now the black and the yellow. It's a bit jarring I don't really like it like this, but all this black will be covered in murals and then the yellow as well. Hopefully you won't see that much of the yellow because we'll have cupboards and a fridge, a nice like vintage. I'm thinking right now like a light green fridge-ish. If every single room has its own individual color and its own style, it can work, of course. But it's also nice because it is a dollhouse and it's so small and you see everything at the same time. It's nice to have things to tie in a little bit. Right now I'm going to be making the paneling for the living room. I decided to do all the walls first and then the flooring. Is that how people do, like for renovations and stuff? So we're gonna cut it in a way I think up to the window would be good. So the idea later on in life for me is to renovate an old place. So either that'll be a house or who knows, maybe I'll be super duper rich and can buy a huge chateau or something here in France and then renovate that. And I have a bunch of miniature sheep, miniature goats like running around. Or maybe then purchasing a land with like an old barn on there, and that old barn would then be renovated to be an art studio. That's the idea, and then I could rent out certain places for Airbnb, and everyone who'd like to could come over and, you know, use the art studio and hang out and all those things. That's the idea, at least for now. In a way, the way that I was looking at these little projects is that they're kind of like it's kind of like a practice. Very miniature practice.
Patiently waiting on my dreams to come true, hoping and praying one day that they do. Oh, I don't know how, and I don't know when, just patiently waiting till then. Patiently waiting each day that goes by, staring out windows at stars in the sky.
What, like a cat?
Imagining
like a dog.
One day I'll be one of them, but patiently waiting till then. Maybe I'm wasting time, maybe I've lost my mind, maybe this whole thing is a joke and no one let me know. And still I'm patiently waiting with you by my side, trusting one day that I can provide the life you deserve but never demand. Oh, patiently waiting till then, the life you deserve but never demand.
Daddy, can I put my wings on?
others I'll just go in with a wetter brush and just go over all of them like this, but not too wet because then you don't want it to go through those little white cracks. And then you create a little brick effect, basically.
Waiting on the sun to rise and lift the shadows of the night. Oh, my darkness, you're a friend of mine. Waiting on
furniture time. So I began already making the bathtub, if you can see here. It'll just be a small-ish bathtub. It will stand by itself, so I might need some wires to make the feet, and it'll just be small, and then maybe a little bit of decoration on the side just to make it look a little bit elegant, a little bit sophisticated. So I'm gonna do basically room by room. So first everything for the bathroom, and then everything for maybe the bedroom, and then for the living room, and then the kitchen. The kitchen will be a bit harder just because there's a lot more going on in the kitchen, including the counter spaces. So here's the little bathtub. And now I'm just gonna add little decorations, I wanted some like wing things coming off from the top bit, and I need a wire to make the feet of the tub, which I have right behind me.
And surrender my soul, and drop my sheet. I'm waiting on the sun to rise and let the shadows of the night. Oh, the darkness is no friend of mine. Waiting on the spring to move and undo all that winters do, turning death into life and old into new. But this life has had its way, and I know I'm not the same, but I long for who I was before the change. I'm waiting on my wounds to heal, ready for my heart to feel, and surrender my soul, and drop my shield. that there's no escaping this, and I better, yeah, I better.
To be honest with all of you, getting through the interior of the dollhouse has been pretty challenging, just because I think my vision just wasn't as clear for this one as my previous dollhouse. The exterior was extremely clear. The interior, the certain design elements was very clear, but the individual rooms themselves was not as clear. But I think it is coming along nicely. The bedroom, you will see later, is very colorful and a bit different than maybe the other rooms and the feel of the other rooms, just because of that big mural that you have seen me paint. It has so much color in it and so beautiful, yet also kind of modern. So it's hard to create an older feel, which I like to do with most of my work, an older feel with such a modern way of approaching a wall. For example, it's not those little detailed Victorian styled wallpapers or even murals. It's very big and very like big brush strokes and stuff. Getting through this whole piece as well has been just challenging, because when doing art and you are not being paid for it yet, or I do get paid for commission projects, but these little projects are my own things. They're my own creations, my own ideas. It's great to do and I love to do it, but it is very challenging to find the will and power to finish them, because at the same time in your head you're going, oh, I should be doing more work, or I should be, earning money. It's hard to not see it as a waste of time when nothing big is happening from it yet. Even though doing these projects are what led to my commission projects, are what led to people finding about what I do and my work, and other people as well as freelancers probably is the same. It is still very difficult to get into that, to get out of that mindset of your work not being worthy of your time, because you should be earning money, you should be making a living, you should be doing something that is guaranteed stableness. And so it's hard, that limbo between the both, of doing the both and finding time to do the both as well. That being said, now it's really everything's basically done except little decorations, so frames, books, all that will be created now, tomorrow actually. But tonight I want to finish the kitchen, at least the furniture of it all. So all of these cupboards and the stove that I have made, everything, I want to glue them together, paint them, give them a nice color of paint. The fridge, I completely forgot the fridge. The fridge, I forgot to bake it with everything else. I had made it out of clay, but I forgot to bake it. Okay, let's get started. Disclaimer. So I had filmed a lot of videos showing you how to make the books that I created, and also the plates as well, how to paint the plates, the varnishing that went over the plates and everything. But all that footage was lost, unfortunately. I had unfortunately deleted it all. It was a days of work, but that is okay. In these projects as well, when you're creating something, it's hard to then, when the thing is created and finished, it's hard to then go back because it's already done. I apologize for the missed footage and whether all these little collages at the end seem a bit rushed and not really complete. This is why, because I had lost a days of footage. But thank you anyway for watching. And now I think it's time already for the reveal. Ta-da! So the dollhouse is all finished, the inside and everything, and you have lights like here that I put on top that you did not see in the video because I lost all the footage. But then you also have the light at the bottom, little switches, and a light here that you can unplug and then place inside of this lamp, which is quite cool. The color isn't the color I want right now, but I will get that. There are certain things that I've noticed that can be better, that I will improve for the actual stop motion itself. But all in all, I think I am pretty happy with it, pretty proud of it. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. I really hope you enjoyed it all. And I hope that you join this adventure, like, subscribe, etc. And the next videos will be of making the different individual characters. This time instead of puppets, 3D puppets, it will be cut out stop motion. So I'll be making them out of paper, for example, paper and card, which will be interesting, finding different materials. So that will be the next video, and I hope you come along, and yeah, thank you. So goodbye.